The Roman Gospel Borough, the city of crime and crosses. Kaduna State was not always divided. There was a time when Christians and Muslims lived side by side, sharing streets, markets, laughter, and grief. Faith was personal, not political. Mosques rose with the sun. Church bells rang on Sundays, and no one counted who belonged where. That peace did not fade on its own. It was dismantled. Northern politicians learned something dangerous, that religion could be shaped into a weapon. Christianity and Islam, the two dominant faiths in the state, were dragged into politics, twisted for selfish ambition. Communities were labelled. Trust began to rot. Invisible lines hardened into borders, drawn not on maps, but with fear, suspicion, and blood. Muslim-majority areas formed in one direction. Christians began moving southward. They did not flee to one place. They scattered, settling across different southern zones, turning quiet settlements into growing towns. Commerce followed them. Churches followed them. Opportunity followed them. And one town rose faster than the rest. Its name was Rome. What began as a modest settlement evolved rapidly. Streets filled with chapels, revival grounds, prayer houses, towering crosses. Night after night, worship songs filled the air. Faith was loud, visible, relentless. In time, Rome earned a new name, the Roman Gospel Borough. But on the streets, it was called something else. The city of crime and crosses. In this city, belief is everywhere. And so is doubt. Because belief alone could not cure hunger, and prayer alone could not stop desperation. As the town expanded, so did its shadows. Jobs were scarce, youths drifted, drugs arrived quietly, first as relief, then as escape, then as currency. Gangs organized, territories were claimed, protection became a commodity. And above the chaos stood one man, Don Caesar. Named after the ancient Roman emperors, he ruled without noise, without spectacle. He believed power worked best when it appeared respectable. By day, he was a celebrated entrepreneur. Luxury hotels, night lounges, retail empires, prime real estate. By night, beneath the polished surface, he controlled the unseen flow that fed the streets. Everyone understood the arrangement. No one challenged it. But influence breeds more than fear. It breeds resentment. As Don Caesar's reach expanded, envy grew among those closest to him. Smiles hid calculations. Loyalty became conditional. People were no longer asking if he would fall, but when. Among his inner circle was Don Niccolo de Piccolo. Once a street runner, Piccolo rose fast. He handled distribution, moved large volumes, commanded respect. But his power did not come from Caesar alone. Piccolo was deeply tied to a secretive cult gang, bound by oaths and absolute loyalty. They were the reason he never walked alone. Then ambition overtook caution. Piccolo diverted a major supply and refused to pay. In the Roman Gospel Borough, that was not just theft, it was treason. Don Caesar began to look for him. Rumors surfaced, leads went cold. Then a message arrived, measured, respectful. A proposal for dialogue, a quiet meeting, a secret rendezvous. They met under cover of night. No witnesses, no announcements. Piccolo arrived with 3 men, alert, watching everything. Don Caesar arrived alone. No guards, no display of force, only calm. He sensed the tension immediately, the silence, the waiting. He did not react. He smiled. If Piccolo believed he deserved the throne, Caesar told him, then he should claim it properly. A true leader did not rely on shadows. Power, he said, was decided face to face. He asked that the others remain back. No interference, no distractions. For a moment, doubt surfaced, but ambition drowned it out. With a brief gesture, Piccolo agreed. The space between them closed. Two men, bound by history, standing on the edge of consequence. The struggle was swift and unforgiving, not a spectacle, but a reckoning. When it ended, only one of them remained standing. Confusion broke the stillness. The night shifted. By the time distant sirens cut through the dark, Don Caesar was already gone, leaving behind questions no one could answer. Piccolo would not be seen again. And yet, nothing happened. No retaliation, no crackdown, no show of force. For a man with soldiers in reach, the silence was disturbing. Some whispered Piccolo was next in line. Others asked why Caesar's men never moved, never intervened. When Piccolo's followers struck, burning properties, sending warnings, the absence of resistance was impossible to ignore. Where were Caesar's enforcers? Why did no one stop the chaos? Slowly, a darker theory spread. Perhaps the borough was tired. Perhaps too many were ready for change. Perhaps the city wasn't shocked, but waiting. Then Don Caesar disappeared. No sightings, no messages, no confirmation. Neither the streets nor the law could trace him. Some believe he fled. Others insist he never left, that he is still watching, wounded, patient. Today, the Roman Gospel Borough endures, a town born of faith and movement, dense with churches and crosses, heavy with gangs, silence, and unanswered questions. By day, sermons promise salvation. By night, power answers only to itself. Faith and fear. Prayer and powder. Crime and crosses. Let silence breathe. In this city, belief is everywhere, and so is doubt.